Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to the fourth day of the virtual meeting on Work Smarter with Google application. I hope you all are safe and happy with a lot of exercises you might have done in these 3 days, whatever we discussed, and also you must have learned so many things. And I guess that if you have any query or questions, so we can discuss that. And also we can have two other applications we will be discussing today. So I welcome all the participants, all of you to this session. And today we are going to have discussion about the Jamboard Google application, and also we are going to talk about the blogger, how to design the blog and how to create the blog using the blogger, which is available with the Google application. And we'll be talking about the Google search, and also we'll see that how the browser, the Google Chrome browser works, and what are the extensions we can use. So very good evening to one and all. Vanakkam to all my South Indian friends and everyone. Welcome back to this session. Let me start with the the question. If you have any query or question of the past 3 days, what we discussed, so we can quickly discuss those questions, and then we will go ahead. And I'm very happy to let you all know that some of the participants, they have really worked hard, and they created the site, because last day when we discussed the site, some of them were doing side by side. One of my seniors, he's from Nigeria, and she was also watching means she was with us online, and she created a very beautiful website. I'll be showing to you all today. And I got another Google site was created by one participant. I'll be showing to you all, and it is really good to see that you all are working. And this is my humble request and suggestion also, as your friend, as a library professional, that these are the tools which are freely available, and we can enhance our services. We can also learn new things, and we can develop so many things for our library and also for our personal information. We can organize the information, we can share the information with the friends, we can share the information with the library users. So I'm really happy to see that. And some of the things I noticed that people were talking about that. Means I saw the comment, I'm not criticizing. That is not my nature actually, to criticize others. Some of them were talking that what is the use of this Google application and all this. So I don't believe in that, because every tool has some implication, some features which can be used to enhance the library services, or some of them can be used in personal work also, to organize the personal work also, to organize the official routine work also. So I strongly believe that whatever the technology is available, we can make use of those technology for our maximum benefit. And I also guess that yesterday we had a session with Vince Stevenson from UK, who delivered talk about the public speaking. So many of you must have joined. But if you have not joined, so he will be again talking in another session about the vocal development exercises. So I request all of you to join him, because it's very good for speaking, and also for some, he gives a very good, you can say, tips for improving the public speaking. So thank you, and once again, good evening to all my friends, all participants. Let us start the session, because I can see many of participants have joined, and all they are wishing good evening, good evening. And somebody has written, hi uncle. Oh, that is great that our second generation is also joining us, and they are eagerly waiting to learn. Yeah, I'm really happy to see, and I encourage such interest for learning. Okay, so I'm going to straightway start with the Jamboard first. Jamboard is also one Google application, which is very, very helpful for maintaining the board with the you can say sticky, and it will help you to organize the content or share with your friends, which will further help you to means have idea with your colleagues or with your means friends. So let me show you first, so you will have the idea. So I'm just going to share my screen, and then we'll talk about that. So okay, so I just type here jamboard.google.com, and for each application, remember that for each and every application we need to have the Google login, means we have to log in, and then only we can start working inside that. So you can see that I already logged in as my DPT live, this one dptparty.library@gmail.com. So now I'm inside, and now you can see that this is my dashboard where I'm supposed to work. So first you understand that what is the Jamboard. It is nothing but one dashboard where you create you can say with the help of sticky, you create the ideas in the form of picture or the content you organize and share with your team or your friends or group of people who will also share their ideas that how it looks. And okay, so let me practically demonstrate, so you will be understanding in better way. So in order to start with, you can notice that there is a plus button at the right bottom. And when I click on that, so it has opened one blank document, just like other application. So here I type first Untitled Jam. I change the name. For example, my personal work. Yeah, my personal work. Whatever you want to give the title to this page. So similar to other application, it has also one page, and we can notice that the left side there are 4-5 buttons which are active, and using these we will be writing something or creating some picture or sticky we will be using. So right now this is completely blank, and now I'm going to use the first tool, that is the pen. And when I hold my mouse over here, so it opens another small pop-up where I can choose either brush, I can choose highlighter, I can choose marker, or even I can choose pen. And accordingly, I can choose the color from these 6. So let me see. Suppose I have chosen the pen, and now if I just write like this, so it will allow me to draw or write something here. Similarly, if I take the highlighter, so it thickness will be little, you can say more than the previous one. And the next one like highlighter, so the thickness will be more, and it will look like highlighter. So what is the purpose of this? This is one board where you are free to draw and also to create the image or something like that. A basic idea of having Jamboard is to just work on any creative idea in collaboration with your friends and colleagues. So it looks very simple, and where you can use, and this is the eraser which I'm using, which will allow you to erase the, or you can directly click on clear frame, so it will clear everything and you will not have anything here. So the 2 buttons here, and now I'm going to show you some of the sticky which you can use. See here like that. So for example, I write here, welcome to my first sticky, like that I have written, and I change the color here. And now if I click on OK, so I can see that my first sticky is created. And the beauty is that I can make it big or I can make it small. It is my choice. And also I can rotate. You can see here, I can rotate and I can place anywhere in the dashboard, and I can keep wherever I want. So likewise, I can have the other sticky also. Either I can make the duplicate of this and I can drag it, and again I can rotate it here like this. So what will have that you will have multiple sticky on the board, and you can share with your friends using this uh, uh, button, share button, which will be shared with your team or your friends, where they can share their ideas with you, or they can also have the sticky on this board. So the basic purpose of this jam board is to have the idea or discuss the idea in the pictorial form, or in, you can say, the sticky, which we can see on the board, Jamboard, and then we can work on this. And now, one question I'm receiving, that how to send Google Form link to WhatsApp. Okay, I'll come back to that. Yeah, so we will take up the question at the last, because I have started the session and I don't want to interrupt in between, because others will get disturbed. And so what I was talking about, that we can have this kind of multiple sticky, and like we can add, and we can also change the content. For example, welcome to my second sticky. Suppose I write here, and then I change the color here. So now you can see that my sticky looks like this. And in similar pattern, I can have another sticky, which color is this. Hello, everyone. So this is simple idea I'm giving. How you are going to use this will be your decision, and you can have like this. Basically, if you ask me that, sir, how you are going to use this, so this tool is very useful when I take practical session. So this can be very useful when I take session or teach someone. So it will help me to remind what I discussed, and also I can save these in PDF format, and I can share with my friends. So this will definitely, suppose if I click on this, you can see at the top right corner beside share button, there are three dots. So when I click on this, I can download it as a PDF file, or I can download this frame as an image. And when I download this as a image, I can share with other means in the form of image. So what will happen, that I will have one opportunity, or you can say that I will get image where I can have multiple sticky, and it looks very different. If I go to Word or PowerPoint or Excel, so there also I can do, but here I find it very interesting. So I like it very much, especially for class teaching, or especially to make the class interactive, or more you can say that attentive. So such kind of thing, when you add in the classroom teaching or practical session, so what happens, it makes your class more attractive, and also the people do not lose their attention. So that's why I suggest that those who are involved in teaching, they should use these tools. And also there is a feature of adding image. Suppose you want to add any image from the Google Drive, or you want to add from the photos which you have already uploaded, for example, this. So you can add this photo here. Suppose I add here, and you can drag it here like that. So this is the normal photo which I have uploaded. But suppose you are taking class or teaching your students. So what you can do, you can have the different image prepared, and those images you can use here for teaching purpose. So the students will find very easy to understand things, and also they will take interest, as they can see, they can memorize things easily. So this is all about the Jamboard. There are nothing more to discuss in this Jamboard. It's a very useful small app which can help your work, help you to work smartly. And also you can find one ledger. So this you can use when you're teaching someone. So like it works as a ledger. So it will help you to just use this tool for making someone understand. So I find it very easy. And also there is a means benefit of this, that you can have multiple frame here. So like that, this is the one frame. If I click on this and I add one, just duplicate this, so I can see that my second frame is also added, and this frame I can means I can have this, I can have this. So it is up to me how I'm going to use this. So this is the advantage. See, now I'm moving to first and second. So in my second, I have added the third as a blank, and here I can have some other sticky in the different color. So what will happen when I'm teaching someone, I can use this Jamboard easily, and I can easily tell them that what we discussed, and this will help them to memorize things easily. So in this way, you can use this Jamboard, and it will help you to manage your creative work easily. So I guess you all will explore more about it, how you can use this, how you can implement this in your day-to-day routine work, whether you are in teaching or library profession, means librarianship. So now I'm moving to the next one, and that is the interesting one. All of you must be knowing about this, and some of you, as you mentioned in the comment, that you are waiting for this eagerly, and that is nothing else but it is blogger.com. So what I do, I simply just write here blogger.google. If I write blogger.google.com, so it will directly take me to the Blogger. Or if you do not find here, so it has taken open directly my blog. I don't want to do that. So what I do, okay, let it be. I'll just make you understand that how does it work. Let me log in with some other user ID. So you will have the better idea. Okay, for example, I log in with this. Okay, yeah. So when you open the first time blogger.com, when you open the blogger.com first time, so you may find the box where you are supposed to enter the title of your blog. So I enter here like welcome to my blog on library, or you can directly write welcome to my library blog. I have written this, and after typing here, I just click on next. And here it is asking that how you will create the address. You can also add the custom domain later, that I'll let you know. The domain means you can purchase also from Google domain, and you can have your own domain like dptripathi.in or the librarianguide.com. So those domain you can purchase, and directly you can attach to this blogger. So it will be very similar to the other blog like WordPress, where what we create, or it will work like a static website also. So especially those who are at the beginning stage, this is my suggestion that they can go ahead with the purchasing of one domain, which will not cost more than $20. So it will come around 1,500, less than 1,500, and you will have your own domain, and also you don't have to think about the space and all. That will be taken care by the Blogger space, or you can say the Google. So here I am just going to write here, for example, DP Tripathi library. I have given like this, and I click on next. So yeah, it is available, and also it is asking me that what should name, it should display the name as. So whatever I type here, it will display the name as it is, and then I click on finish. So when I click on finish, I can notice that my name of the blog appears on the top, and also I just noticed that I get some ready-made buttons or options to just use for adding the content in this. And I'll just close this one. And in the right side, I can have multiple, you can say, buttons or the dashboard where I have to work using these options. And at the bottom right side, there is a plus button, which will help me to create new post, or if I am in other options. So accordingly, I can use. So let me start with, first of all, to have a look of your blog, because I have created my blog and how does it look. So what I do, I just simply right click and click on view your blog. So I can see that my blog appears like this. This is the theme by default. It has been given by Blogger, but I'm not happy with this because this looks very different and it is not as per my expectation. So let us go and see that how we can make changes, how we can change the theme layout, how we can add the content to this our new blog, how we can add the post, and so many things we are going to talk about. So first, I'm going to show that any blog, let me clarify or let me make you understand first that what is the difference between blog and site. You might be knowing that the differences, but still I would like to discuss with you that blog is one kind of portal or place where we have the communication from both the end. Like if I write something, if I write any post and you read it and then you just write your comment. So it is providing, or it is, you can say that it gives an opportunity for the users, end users, to interact with the original content creator, or it gives an opportunity to blogger also to have the idea on created post. So basically the post, the blog helps you to have interaction from both the side, means user as well as the blogger. As far as the website is concerned, so mostly if the website is not of dynamic nature, so website mostly has the static pages. You might have seen most of the websites, they keep their page static and they keep updated. They keep updating the pages as and when they get information. They open the page, they add the content to the page, and they save the information, and the information is available on the page of that particular website. So this is the basic difference between site and blog. Blog gives an opportunity for the end users to have interaction between content creator and the user who is communicating with the blogger. As far as the site is concerned, site can also be dynamic in nature and also can have two-way interaction, but most of the websites, they have the static pages and it gets updated when it is required. So here in the blog, in every blog, whether you create with the WordPress or any other tool, there you will get an opportunity. If it is blog, you will get an opportunity to write post, and those posts will invite comments from the users. So let me show you how we can create the post using these buttons. So by default, it is already, the post is highlighted, and I am supposed to click on this right side. At the bottom right side, there is a button plus symbol. If I click on this, I can notice that there is a post page open, and I can get lot of options to write here with these buttons. And top of that, I'm supposed to write the title of my post. So I write here my first post, and then below that there are many buttons. You may be familiar with such kind of button because these days, whether we are using offline application or online application, so we get everywhere such editors where we can add the content using these options. So these options basically help in adding the content and formatting the content. So let me write something here. Welcome to my first post. This I wish to inform you all that tomorrow we will not be having any class. Rather, we will be having next session on June 4 by Miss Naomi on copyright. So this is my post which I have created, and I can beautify it using these options available on the top. So I just select this and click on bold button. So you can notice that the text gets converted into bold letter. I have also facility to just change the text of this color, very similar to what we do in our Word or Excel or PowerPoint or in any other editor. So these are all helpful options which can help to organize the content or format the content in better way. And you can find some more options here, like you can format the text using left alignment, right alignment, and you can create the table also. You can add the table here, and you can also add the some insert special character. You can add the video, you can add the image, you can add the hyperlink. All these facilities are available. You can create the list, bulleted list, numbered list. You can have the increase or decrease content, and also you can have the text background color. On the right side, you can see there is a post setting, and these labels will help you to create the categories. Like this post is related to library, so I will create it as a library. Next time when I just create another post, so that time this option will again come where I can create another category. So these category will help like a tag. When I click on this category, it will bring all those posts which are related to these labels. So that will be talking means when we go down to other options available. You can also have, means you have the facility here that either you can post it as when you create it, or you can set the date that today it is not going to be published, rather it will be published tomorrow, and you can also set the time. So you can save it, and tomorrow at your set time it will get published. So this facility is available. You can also have the link as per custom permalink or automatic. If you do not do anything, it will automatically create the link as per its own structure. But if you feel that yes, I want to change it, so you can change it here and add the content accordingly. Also you can add the means location. For example, I write here Rourkela and search it, so it will locate Rourkela here, and this location will be used in this post. Other options allow you whether you want to receive the comment from the reader or not. If I use the do not allow, show existing, or do not allow, hide existing. So these three options will allow you to have control over the comment. So these are the options, and now after adding the content, now it's time to save it. So when I click on when I click on publish, so what will happen? This will publish this post to your blog. So I just confirm it, and it will get published to my blog. Okay, so this is my first post which has been created, and here also you have the control, like you can revert to draft if you feel that it is not yet ready to be published. So you can revert to draft, or you can apply labels to this post, you can delete it. And also if you want to see, you just click on view. So it will show the view of this post, which looks like this. And you can see in the view that these are the default features available, like the location it is showing as I changed Rourkela, the category or label which is given here because I created the label, and bottom it is also means allowing me to add the comment. So this post will have the comment, and also you can share using this on Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, or email. So these are the facilities available with the Blogger. These are the default features. So let us see, this is the first post which I created. And likewise, you can create multiple posts on the same page, and you can beautify your blog without wasting much of your time, because I guess I have given you a clue which you will be using to add to your blog if you create, and this will help you to organize your content in better way. Now I just go to the next option, that is the statistics, stats, which will show me the stats of my post or my page or my blog. So since I just created, so I cannot have much traffic detail or statistics of my blog about my post or my page, or you can say that my blog whole detail date wise. But tomorrow, means after creating, if I come to this page and people have visited, so I'll be getting the whole detail, that what was my latest post and how many views it had, date wise, and also post pages, every detail it will show me. So this will help me to know that whether the post which I am creating or sharing with others, whether it is going to be helpful or not. So these are the options available with the blog, which will help you to have the control about your statistics. The third option will allow you to have the control over comment. Sometimes what happens, suppose we have written anything on our post or blog or page, and we get negative comment, or sometimes it is not appropriate comment. So what we can do, we can delete it, or we can have the better control over here, and we can avoid publishing those comments which are not appropriate to the post. Sometimes people simply write, and that is not relevant to your post. So in that situation, this option will help you to have better control over your blog. Now, okay, so another question is that how to link with Google site with Blogger. Okay, I'm coming to that one, and that will be discussed in this page option. The another option is that earning, that I'll talk about this little later, because this for this we'll have to talk another Google application, that is the Google AdSense. So I'll come to that later. I'll just jump to the next option, and that is the pages. A very good question raised by Mr. Bowman. How to link with Google site with Blogger? It's very easy. It's not very difficult. Linking any site, it means you are allowing your page to attach with the hyperlink. So any blog or any website, in the editor, there will be provision to insert the link either in the HTML format, or directly you can type the name, which will get attached with the address which you enter. So first let me tell you how to create the page, how to create the layout, and how to use different theme. And then I'll show you how to link the Google site with the blog, or not only the Google site, any site, if you feel that it should be linked with my Blogger, so that can be added easily. So I'm going to create one page first. I just click on plus button, and here what I see that it opens very similar to the post which we created just a few minutes before. Here we get almost all the points same except some settings. And now I just add my first page, that is the home, and right here, welcome to my blog. And then I add here, suppose I add one picture, so that when users or readers, they visit my blog, they get better, you can say that there is no image here. Uh, Let me search if I get something. No, there is no image. So what I have to do, I will have to link it because I did not find any, so I can upload from my computer also. So I'll just browse it and I'll bring it from the my computer. So I can notice that it has allowed me to take the picture from my computer, and now it has brought here. And when you add any image, it is very easy. It will help you, means allow you to edit the image, whether you want to keep large size, small size, extra large, and accordingly you can add the text and all these. So after adding, you can also hyperlink, and it is similar to your question. Suppose I want to link my Google site to this image. So what I can use, I simply click on this button and I just use this link to website or link to email address. It is up to you. So I link to my website, and also I'm instructing that open this link to a new window, and I click on OK. So I just add here http dp.co.in. So now I just click on OK. So when I see this page, I'll just show you that when I click on image, it will take me to my website. So likewise, I can do some other things with these options available. And this I'm leaving up to you, that how do you add the content to your blog? It is up to you. Now right side, there is a option which will restrict you or have a control over this page, whether you want to allow the comment or do not allow the comment on this page, not post. This you are creating page, and now I just click on publish. But before that, if you think that no, I just don't want to go with the publish option because I want to have a look, how does it look? So what you can do is simply click on preview page, and it will show the preview where you can just see the preview, and it looks nice. And also you can see that you can have the look in your computer, in your tablet, how will it look, how it will look in smartphone. And if you want to see in the full screen, so you can use these options. So these are the options available, and if you're satisfied, so you can go with the publication. So I now finally go with the publication, and I can see that my first page is created. And here also I have the control. Either I can see this page, or I can delete this page, or I can revert to draft mode. So likewise, I can have multiple pages. On 31st, we discussed, when we were discussing in the site, that in any library website, when we create, or any website, suppose I am creating the website for my personal information or my personal blog. So what I am supposed to write, I will be writing about myself, my publication, what my education, my like what conference I have attended, where I have conducted, all these, where I'm working, what work I do, what is my contribution to my library. So this is related to my personal information. But let's see, if you are talking in the term of library, so when you are developing the blog for your library, so what you can have, you will be talking about your library collection, you'll be talking about your library services, your library resources, rules and regulation, and what are the workshop you're conducting, how you're issuing the book, how you are returning the book. So all these information you will be adding to your blog, especially when you are talking in terms of library. So the similar pattern, we can add the information to blog. So I'm just going to create the next blog page, and that will be about, and where I'll be writing about my library, and I'll accommodate the information here as per my requirement, and then I'll publish it here. So what will happen, we can see that my blog is now having two pages. And the best part of this that you can later, if you want, you can drag it up and down, and you can add the information, you can delete it, and whatever you want, you can do it. Now let's see that how my blog looks like. So I just click on open new window, and now my blog looks like this. And I can't see my pages because this particular theme is not showing my page, which I just now created. Only it is showing my name and the title and post. So let us see that how we can change the theme so that we can have a better look, and we will be means having the information on the blog page. Now I'm just going to go to this theme. Let us choose one theme first, so we'll have a better look of our website uh, blog. So these are the some default blogs which are by default it is available in this format, and I am not happy with this. So what I can do, I can go down and I can find some good blog, and I find one notable which looks very interesting and good looking. Okay, let us find some more. And I think this format you might have seen in most of the blogs, people use this. So you can, it is up to you that how do you choose whether you want to go ahead with this, or you can find some more blog and you can accordingly proceed. This is also very popular theme people use very frequently, especially in the blog. So these are the default uh, framework and theme. So I choose the notable and I just click this, and now I get the option to apply. So I just click on apply, and it will get applied to my blog, and new theme applied successfully. Now let me see the preview. How does it look? So I can see that my preview looks very good, and also I just get my post in very attractive way, and I'm happy with this. So what I can do, I can proceed with this. Now let's go back to our you can say the blog, and see how does it look here. So now it looks very easy. I mean, it's good, and I can see that my this blog title is here. I can search the content, and also I can see the other options about me, archive is based on my month details, and also I can see the label, and these are the information. Okay, so you may be thinking that the page is not visible, uh, though we have created. So I'm coming to that point. And when we have chosen the theme, now it's time to choose the layout. So this layout, when I click, I will find the layout here, and this is controlling the whole, you can say the blog. Here only we have to instruct that how does it look and how it we have to control. So you can see that page list top, and which is disabled, currently hidden. That's why we are not able to see the name of the pages. So what I'm trying to say that whatever we create, or everything is controlled by the layout. So you see that header is visible, subscription is not visible. So because it is hidden content, so let us first enable the page by clicking on this edit, and let us see if there is any option to enable it. And you can see that these are the pages which we created, and now I can click on show pages and then save it. So what will happen now if I go and browse my blog, so I will be able to see the two pages which I created. So I just click on, when I click on home, I get the information here. When I click on about, so it will take me to the about page, though I have not written means anything here, so it is not showing me any detail here. So this is very simple steps which you can follow to have the page on the top. Now let me show you let me show you the other options available in this layout. As we can see that this layout will help you to control the look and feel of your blog. So you can also, here you can see that you can also play with these blocks. These are the blocks which is controlling the look of blog. So you can also, suppose I want to drag means this feature post or this about me to the left side in the page body. So this particular about me information will be displayed in the page body at the left side. Now if you go and look at the view of your blog, so you will have the different look because I drag the about me information to the left side of your blog. Okay. And on the similar pattern, like this is in the sidebar, this is in the page body, and here you can add some more, you can say like footer, you can also add popular post. So if you feel that this popular post should appear at the right, so you can simply, this information will not go because this is fixed, popular post is fixed, so it will not move, which is having this dotted one. You can see which is having the dots at the left side. These are movable, so you can move it up and down or wherever you want. If you want to just add this at the left, so you can drag it, or you can bring it at the bottom in the footer. So these are the location of your blog where you can locate it and add it. Okay, so this is up to you that how you are going to have the look of your blog. Now I just move to the next one. That is, I just click on OK. And we have discussed about this means theme. But still, if you feel that you want to customize it, so I just click on the customize button. And when I click on customize option, so I can notice that on the top of the blog, I get 4 options here like theme, which I have already selected, but still this theme allows me to choose the different color. By default, it is in the orange color, but it has the 5 different color, which will allow me to have the control over font color. So by default, it is in orange, but if you feel that you want to change it in different, so you can change. And also it allows you to choose some other theme here. So here also you have an opportunity to make changes. Left side, there is a background. If you're not happy with the current, you can say the color or color combination. So you can change the color from here. You can see there are many suggested themes. And if you change any one, so it will affect the whole blog. For example, I just change it to blue. Now I can see it has the effect in my whole blog. If I change it to pink or green or whichever, so it will have the control or the effect throughout my blog. Similarly, there is an advanced feature which will allow you to have the font, different color. If you are adding any link to your blog, so you can give that color to that link, and also visible link. After clicking on that, if you want that my link should be visible in this color, hover color, when you move your mouse over the link, so it should turn into this color. Blog title font, if you find that blog title font should appear in Georgia or it should be in different. So it is up to you that which one you are choosing, or Times New Roman. You can see as and when I'm changing, it is changing the title also. And blog title color, if you feel it should be different in this color, so you see now it is changing. Still, if you are not happy with the selected color, so you can customize it as per your requirement. So these are the control which you have in the body. Similarly, you can have in the featured post, you can have in your header, you can have in your search like feed. If you're having any recent post, So how does it look in the feed? You can have the control of the font or a control color of the font like that from here. How when it is shared, so how does it look? You can see. So dialogues, individual post, all these are the means you can say that allow it will allow you to have control over your theme, and also you can see you can control your sidebar width. You see here when I'm moving, it is just affecting my sidebar width. And if you want to add the content width little bigger, so you can control like this. So if I move left and right, so I can see that the whole page is moving here and there. So it gives me the full control that how I'm going to have the control over my content, how I'm going to have the control in my sidebar. And still I'm not happy. So I can add the CSS here in this form. Now you must be wondering that I'm not a computer savvy. How do I get the CSS? So there are very good websites, and there you can have the CSS or even the HTML control, and you will find very useful. All of you can go to the website www.w3schools.com. And here you will find a lot of stuff which you can use to organize your content in better way. You can find a lot of CSS, you can find a lot of JavaScript query, and so many things. So especially whenever you are getting doubt or you are not comfortable with the HTML code, because we are not comfortable many times, we don't know that how to write the HTML, how to write the JavaScript, or how to write the CSS. So in that case, you can go to this website w3schools.com, which provides you the free code. And let me show you, for example, this is the simple HTML code. If I click on try it yourself, so it will give you the platform or the box. Left side, this is the code, and the right side, the output of this code. So if I make any change, for example, I make changes here, welcome to my blog. So when I run this, after making changes, when I run this, so you can see that it takes effect at the right side. This is heading. So if I make changes here, it will appear here. Welcome to my first post. And now if I run it, so you can see that it is changing. And wherever I am going to use this HTML code, I can simply copy it, and I can go to my blog, and suppose I have to use in page, or I want to use in post. So I can simply use the code from here. But one thing I'd like to mention, that these days, most of the blog, or you can say the site, they come with very strong editor, and everybody must be aware about WYSIWYG. What you see is what you get. This is one editor which is, I think, available in almost every content management system or blog content management system or site, or wherever we are using. So this particular editor helps you to organize your content with HTML code, or ready-made, you can say, the formatting control. But still, if you need that, yes, I need to change the, you can say, the color combination, or sometimes we need to have the HTML code to have the better look of the text or the page. So in that case, you can use the Java query, or you can use the HTML, you can use the CSS, and so many things. So from here, you can take the code and you can add to this for having the different CSS. And the next one is the gadget. The gadget will allow you to configure your, suppose you want to configure your mail, you want to have some gadget on the show page. You see it is showing the location also. If you want to have the archive, how you want to show it. So all these you can configure by going to each gadgets which is available in your blog. So you may find it, I'm not going to apply because it will affect my blog CSS. I have made so many changes and it will not look good. So here in this option, in this customize option, we can do a lot many things. And now I'm taking you to the next one, that is the setting. This setting will allow you to change your title, description, or if you want to add any, if you feel that if you are going to add any content which is not related to the children, so you can warn the content. This is the adult content, so warning to blog readers. So it will have the visual to search engine, allow search engine to find your blog. But if you feel no, I don't want to just throw my blog in open search engines. So what you can do, you can disable it. So this will not be visible in this any search engine. Likewise, there is a publishing which will have the blog address. Next time when I go, I don't have to search my blog. I can simply type dptripathi.library.blogspot.com. And there I can log in, I can go inside my blog, I can make changes. Or if I feel that I need to have the custom domain, so this custom domain I can enter here. And if I do not know that what is my domain name and I want to buy it, so I just click on buy a domain. And here I can go with the purchase of domain, which will cost less than I think $20, depending on the different domain you are choosing. So let me try one domain here, like dptripathi.org. And if I search it, it will give me so many options. Yes, it is available. dptripathi.org is available. And it is asking me to make the payment of 860 rupees per year. So every year I need to pay 860 rupees and this domain will be mine. So next time I will not have to type dptripathi.library.blogspot.com. I can directly just enter dptripathi.org and this blog will open. And if I go ahead with another domain which is costing little more, so I can get this domain. dptripathi.com is not available because I have already taken it, so it is not showing. So this is the option through which you can buy the domain. And suppose I go to buy here, so it requires the credit card and it will ask you to provide the detail, and I can give all the detail here and it will allow me to just, you can say name, organization, address, everything. And when I click on continue, when I make the payment, now it will send me the link and I can customize that blog here. And this blog, now next time when I click on this dptripathi.org, so my blog will open with dptripathi.org. So those who are interested in having the blog with the domain name, this is the best place where you can buy the domain with less price. And also you will not have to think about your, you can say the space problem. In 860 rupees, I can get my blog very, functional on public domain. And almost all the features are available in Blogger. So you can have a very good blog, you can design it, you can add content and many more. Now let me, HTTPS, this is the control for visit to HTTP, redirect to HTTPS. This is hypertext transfer protocol, which is having the control related to security. So let it be enabled, don't make changes. And the permission, if you want to make changes here, whether reader access will be public or all these you can change. These are all self-explanatory. I need not to explain all this. You can see every detail you can enter accordingly as per your requirement. All these are given in setting, and these are all self-explanatory. You can try with these options and you can have the changes. You can feel the changes in website. So you will also notice that if I make changes here inside, so where it is changing. So that will be the best way to understand and work. So finally, when you are done, what you can see, you can go and see your blog, and you can enjoy having the blog with all your content. So this is the method to use the blog for the different purposes, and you can have the content organized as per your requirement, and you can also inform the user in better way, whether you are having your personal blog or you are having your blog for the library. So I hope I have been able to make you understand in a very easy way, and you all must have understood the concept how you can create the blog, and I'm sure this will help you to create a blog. And now I think I have talked enough about the blogger. Now it's your time to please go and browse about the blogger, create all of you one blog, have the content on this, and then you just share with all of us so that we also will have the content and we'll see that whose blog is better. Now, may I request all the participants, those who created the website with Google site, can you please just add the address in chat box so I can see whose blog, how does it look, and who has created. So other also will get an opportunity to browse your site who has created, and they all also will get inspired. They all also get motivated to create the site. Those who have not yet created, may I request them to please create the site or blog both, and share with all of us so that we can have means idea or understanding that you have learned and also you are using. So may I request all of you to please, those who have created the site with the Google site, can you please create it? You share it in the chat box. There is one question from Julie. How can we insert a link of any seminar, workshop, conference in other organization in my personal blog? It's very simple. Let me tell you. Suppose I am just going to create one means post or page. So this is my page which I want to. I just open this, and I just add information. For example, I add the conference name, and here I have to link it. So it's very simple. First, you have the conference name of that link of that conference, and just select it. Go to this button, insert or link, and here you can create link. You just add link to website, add that link here, and click on open this to a new link, and just go ahead. So this will open your link, and it will add the link of your page. So it's very simple. It's means it is given inside the post and page itself. Just go to the page or post, write the name of that conference, and just select that one, click on edit, insert, add that link, and when the user clicks on that, so it will take to the particular conference website. Okay, so thank you very much for watching this, and I'm sure this will help you to learn about the blogger, and also it will help you to manage your content in effective way. And now I'm going to show you a very good video about the how Google works. So I found this video very useful, and I want you all to just have a look once. So I'm just going to share that video so you all will have the look and also understanding. Just a minute. Okay, now. all of you, please watch this video and try to understand how this Google search engine works. It's a very good video. I found it on YouTube. Okay, so I guess you all got this video very informative for you, and how Google works, you might have understood. So today I have talked about the Jamboard, and then we started talking about the blog, how to create the blog with blogger.com. And now there is a question that how can I add my blog to my Google site? It's very simple. When you go to Google site, just add one page or one link and add your blog, just a hyperlink. It's very simple. If you're adding the blog, link to your content. So simply write one text and just insert as a link. So it will attach your blog to your site. All these you have to practice. These are all very simple steps. Once you do, you will get familiar with all this. So I hope you all must have enjoyed the session today. And now some of the other applications also are there, which I'm going to discuss, and that is the Google Meet. Many participants and friends, they have asked me to discuss about the Google Meet and how does it work. It's very simple. As in the first meeting, I just discussed that this particular tool enables to connect with multiple people at the same time, very similar to other, you can say, the conferencing tool like Zoom, WebEx, Namaste. There are so many. Go to webinar, go to meeting. Likewise, this is also one tool which is developed by Google, meet.google.com. Just open the browser and type it. And when you type it, you will notice that the dashboard opens here, and you can find this page where you can create the meeting. And when you create the meeting, you will find all other details. And on the top of this one, you just see, when you open this, it will ask you to just log in with your user credential. And on the right side, you will find the gear button. Once you log in, you will find one gear button where you can have the control before you just start your meeting, which will allow you to have the control over audio, which will allow you to have control over your video, and also the report additional diagnostic to help improve this content. So when you're done with this, just go to start a meeting. So what will happen? It will allow you to start a meeting. So when I click on this, so it will directly connect to this particular window where I can have the audio and video, and also I will have the control about turn on caption. I will have the settings, report a problem. So all these. So now I just go, this meeting is ready, and with this link, I can go and join. So when I click on join, you can see that it provides me this link, which I can copy and share with my friends in Facebook or WhatsApp, or I can add the people being here. So what will happen? I can directly invite them through this option, and they will get link and the link of this information, and they can directly come to this and they can join the meeting. And as I'm sharing my screen in a very similar pattern, it will allow you to share the screen from this present window. Here it allows you to share the entire screen, or it can allow you to share your window. It can also allow you to share your tab. And on the right side, you can see there are some more options which will help you to go to the full screen, or which will have the option to turn on caption, and also you can change the layout. You can see the number of participants means in your Google Meet who has all joined your meeting, and also you can chat with your means you can say participants in the Meet, Google Meet. So this is very simple. You can create the one meeting, and you can add share the link with the friends or those who are going to join your meeting, and you can have the meeting using this option. So this attachment will also help you to Google Calendar attachment. So up here, so this is the very easy method to use the Google Meet. And let me tell you some of the option of Google Meet. If you're going with the normal one, normal Google Meet, then it will allow you to connect with 100 people. But if you use the Google Meet Business G Suite, so that now as per you can go to Google Meet website and find the information is available there. It can allow to connect with 200 people at a time. So those who are interested to connect with the Google Meet, they can go, they can create the Google Meet, they can test with the multiple people and also enjoy meeting. So I'm disconnecting now. So this is very simple way and easy way to connect with the Google Meet. And this, I think in coming future, this is going to be a very useful, you can say, the web conferencing tool for everyone, because nowadays you might have noticed that when we open the Gmail account, at the left side we get the Google Meet, which will definitely is going to be helpful for everyone to have a video conferencing with ease. Okay, some of the questions have been raised by my friends Vivek Kumar. How to create library app in Google, sir? Okay, today I cannot discuss that how to create the Android app. That will take a whole session, and that also in 2 hours it is not possible. Madam Chandana Mandal, she is asking that is there any provision to add plugin Google site? This is Ayan. Ayan, your question is there any provision to add plugin in Google site? Yeah, in Google site we can add information, but I'm not sure that Google site will allow to add. I will have to check. I never added because Google site is already having a strong website developer inside. So almost every feature is available, but still I will check whether we can add any widget like in Blogger or not, because Blogger allows you to have multiple widget. You can add so many type of custom widget and you can make your blog beautiful. In Google site, since I find all the options available for having a very beautiful website, so I'll check it and I'll let you know that means we can add any widget or any plugins or not. So thank you, Ayan, for asking this question. I will definitely reply to you in mail, or I will just send a detail to you all. Is there any option to add visitors counter in Google site? This is also related to plugin, which I'll have to test it, because I have been using all the time, most of the time I develop the website with Joomla, WordPress and Blogger I have used. And since Google site I have also used, but Google site has recently updated the website, means you can see the options and everything. It has changed completely. Earlier it was not like that, and definitely I'll look into this in detail and I'll let you all know that what are the plugins you can use. But now I'm going to show you in the Chrome how you can add the plugin, because Chrome was also part of our discussion, where I'm going to show you that Google Chrome extension, which will help you to manage your things very easily. Google Chrome extension basically has lot of extension which makes your work easy. So you can see when I just go to the Google and type Google Chrome extension, and now I am inside the Google Chrome browser here, Google Chrome browser. So this particular browser, you can say that there are so many extensions below, like Grammarly, Netflix Party, you can use Share to Classroom, Hangout, Office. So these are all, you can say, category wise the extensions available. And editor speak, you can find Google Translate. Let us see this, because this is a very good one. So it's very easy to add, nothing to do, simply click on this and I click on add to Chrome. So when I click on add to Chrome, it will allow me to add extension. And now I can notice that when my extension is added to my Google Chrome browser, what will happen? I can notice one icon on the top of my Google Chrome browser. Google Translate has been added to Chrome. You can notice now this one. So the benefit of this icon will be that next time, if I want to translate, for example, I type one word run and translate it. So it gives me information here in which language I want to translate. Suppose I translate it. Okay. I translate the whole page. Just a minute, Google. Yeah, you can find the option here. And my primary language is this. And now you can make changes here and accordingly you can use. So if you want to use Hindi, so you can change your language here. And also you can use it. 1 minute, I'll check it. By default, I think the full feature in this extension is not given because it should translate in the means a particular language also. Suppose I type here accommodate, for example. So it asks that in which language you want to translate. So it is directing me that open in Google Translate, and there I can translate in wherever language, in whatever language I want to translate. So suppose I want to translate in Hindi. So this particular word will be translated. So the whole options are not given, but it gives you, suppose you search anything and you just click on translate. So it will give you an option where you can directly go to the website and you can translate in the respective language in whatever language you want. So this is the method to use translation, Google Translate plugin. Similarly, there are a lot of plugins available for Google Chrome. Let us see some of them. Some of the friends, they asked me to how to add the zoom. It is very simple, just similar to one Google Translate which I showed you. You can add it, and there also you will not get full option. It will directly take you to the login, and there you can schedule it. So as I can show you that this is the WebEx extension which I have added in my Google Chrome, and here also the Zoom scheduler is there. So you can see it is asking me to add enter the login and password, and when I click on sign in, so it will allow me to schedule the Zoom meeting. So these are the different extension, and thousands of extensions available for different purposes. I have some of the extensions list which I'll be sending you the detail, which will help you to know, because finding the extension for the particular purpose, it may be difficult for anyone. So what I will do, I'll just add some of the important extensions, and I'll just send the name to you all. So you can open the Google browser, and there you can add those extensions, and also you can practice. And one more extension which I use, and that is very good one, that is the Screencastify. So this Screencastify, you can see that it will let me log in with this Screencastify, and then I'll show you. This is a very good extension. Just let me log in. This will help you to make a video with your plugin. And this is very strong, you can say, the plugin which will allow you to make the video. So you can say you can set up microphone access and camera, everything. And now you can go with the recording. So if you just click on this, the record button, it will start recording, and it is completely free. So I will suggest all of you that use this. this is Screencastify. This is free one, and if you want, this will allow you to have the 5-minute video. But if you want to go for the you can say subscribed one, so this is unlimited per year, $49. But I don't think that you require this. You can make a short video of 5 minutes, and you can use this plugin, and this is very good and very helpful. Similarly, there are other tools like you can use the Google input tool, which will help you to type in Hindi or in other language. There are Adobe PDF or WebEx, or there are some YouTube downloader. You can directly click on those link, and it will, whatever the video you are watching, sometimes when we watch the YouTube video, so those video you can directly download in your desktop and you can watch later. So these are all extension. I leave up to you that you browse it and you search it. So then you will find it, how you find it useful. Now I'm leaving to you that there are thousands of extension, but I will be sending you all few extension. And I hope I have covered almost every Google application, and some of the application which we could not discuss. So we will be discussing some other day, which is left, like 1 or 2 is left. So that I'll be discussing later on some other day. Thank you very much for being the part of this 4 days Google application virtual meeting. I hope I have covered, I have tried my level best to make you understand that how these applications can make us smarter in working, whether we are working in library, whether we are working in personal, means we are doing some personal work. So I hope you all enjoyed in these 4 days, and I am thankful to you all that you all cooperated. You attended all the session, and the best part of that some of you, almost everyone, they took pain in sitting with me for a long time and try to understand the concept, learn things, and also I'm sure that you will be implementing in your personal life and also wherever you are working. So I wishing you all a very best with these tools, these applications, to be a smart worker. So with these words, I would like to take your permission to conclude the session. But before that, I'm learning flute. So I'll play a flute and I'll just show you this one you can say that one song. I'll just play and then we'll conclude the session. Please don't mind if you don't like. So you all are my wonderful friends, and wish you all a very happy and safe life. Thank you all. Thank you very much.